What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Monarch Lacquer video. I know what you're thinking. You just saw me talk about Monarch Lacquer and that beautiful reflective glitter collection that just dropped. We have a new set dropping. This is the Neon collection. They're very pretty. And if you like neons and you like shimmers, you're going to love these. So don't forget, I do have an affiliate code with this brand that if you have already used the 10% introductory coupon code on your first order, you can always use my code for that. Polished Mage 10 will get you 10% off your order because trust me, you're going to want these. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Kind of Fried, Kind of Fabulous is a warm red base with golden shimmer. I totally agree with that official description. This is a warm red. It's kind of like that brickish type of appearance, but very flattering. Surprisingly enough, given how warm this one looks overall. I'm going to suggest 2 coats to build it up and you are good to go. This will dry down quite flat, just like the rest of them in the collection. So make sure you're using a good glossy top coat. I honestly can't see anyone needing to go past those first 2 coats. Toast Me Gently is a bold orange with gold shimmer. Now, orange and red typically gets pretty skewed. I did think Kind of Fried looked pretty accurate to what I'm seeing in person. Just a very unique type of red. And Toast Me Gently is coming off kind of accurate on my monitor here. Just in case, this is what I would describe as a true neon orange. Very much that traffic cone without any red undertones to it. So straight orange goodness. I know my full hand shot here looks kind of wild, but it's a bright, true neon. Again, do 2 coats and a glossy top coat and you're good to go. Now, the next one, Glare Tactics. This is a yellow-green neon base with golden shimmer. I want to highlight big time that typically yellows and greens like this can definitely be chalky when it comes to these neon type of formulas. Glare Tactics is pretty finicky in terms of streakiness. I will caution you to not overwork your brush. Let the paddle brush do that work for you. On the second coat here, we do have opacity. I chose to go up to a 3rd super thin coat just to see if I could cover it up. And what I have found is that this entire collection, it's not so much like a cream type of feel. These feel very crelly-like, and they apply like liquefied marshmallows on the nail, if that makes sense. So especially with Glare Tactics, just kind of float the polish over your nails, and I think you're going to be just fine in terms of any potential streakiness, and it is very forgiving once you go in with a glossy top coat. Vitamin D-Licious is a neon blue with golden shimmer. This whole collection is my freaking jam. All of these are so incredibly flattering. They're the types of true neons that, in my opinion, kind of give you that extra tanned type of appearance. D-Licious is very delicious, if I do say so myself. I chose to do this one at 2 coats. P.S. the rest of them, I did 2 coats. It was only the green that I chose to kind of see if I could test my limits with going up to that 3rd super thin coat. These do not need a white undie. They built up perfectly thick and bouncy on the nail. Mood Sunglasses is a warm purple neon with golden shimmer. I really like this color. This is so ridiculously flattering. One of those colors I will absolutely toot my own horn on. On my full hand shot here in just a moment, you'll see this looks so gorgeous on me. Medium to deep skin tones, like this whole collection. Honestly, I feel like it was like, it just highlights our skin tones. I'm just saying. I know my mom's going to probably come steal these too, especially this one. This is glorious. It is like pedicure. Like this is like just ready for some sandals, in my opinion. And then lastly, we've got SPF 1000. This one's a neon pink with golden shimmer. This is what I would consider a true neon pink. I'm not really seeing, say, a peach undertone or a reddish undertone. This is just straight pink goodness in person. And just in case it gets skewed across monitors, which on my monitor here, it's starting to do that warm glow looking weird thing. So yeah, just straight pink goodness. It is so very pretty. It's on the touch warm side. And again, 2 coats was all I needed. And we have a topper to round out the full collection. This is a black glitter topper called Mood Swing. And if you have tuned in with me for the last several years, you know whenever I get a neon collection, I will either water marble with it or do some type of lazy girl art. This is what I consider a lazy girl's guide to, you wanted to water marble, but you didn't have the time to do it. You can just dry brush it. I also want to highlight that I usually do this with a white undie to my nails. The Unhinged collection does not need the white undie. It was kind of redundant for me to do it, especially because I did the dry brushing at 2 coats and it's got excellent coverage. So that was a complete waste of my time. Do not follow my directions in terms of that. Now, dry brushing is essentially taking the brush out of the bottle and you are getting as much polish off of the brush as you possibly can. And then you're just kind of dragging that color along your nails. Regardless if you have an undie on or not, I think 2 coats is just fine. That pillowy, marshmallowy type of formula that each of these have offers the ability to easily build these up. This is an easy way to just kind of make tie-dye nails. You could do this kind of non-objectionally and get you now I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have done a tie-dye effect, but you can do like a radial effect like that or what have you. This is just a super fun way if you're in a bit of a pinch and you're not feeling like busting out the water marbling and all that fun stuff. A not so secret tip as well. I do have clear latex on my skin around my nails. That way when I go to clean up, it's just easy to peel off if I did get anything off of the nail and onto my skin. Mood Swing is an easy topper. Almost gives this kind of Lisa Frank leopard vibe look when you do it like this. Really pretty. Excellent suspension throughout the bottle. Always complimenting Monarch Lacquer on that. And no need to fish or anything like that, as you saw. So really cute nail art, and it's just a nice quickie little thing to do if you're in the mood for something extra, but you're not one to put that much effort into it. And we're going to wrap this up with a quick bullet topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. Across the board, I do not recommend toppering any of these, even though they're not like a traditional cream type of formula. They are what I have dubbed the marshmallow type of formula. They are very opaque in how they build up. Again, no need to use undies or anything. So putting them over black demonstrates how opaque and rich the formulas are, but it also demonstrates you're basically undying an undie, and that's kind of silly to do two underwears. I don't know where I'm going with this, but just don't topper these. The Sunkissed and Slightly Unhinged collection is going to drop starting May 1st at 10 a.m. Central Time. They're going to be sold as a set, which you probably are going to want. Or you can also buy them separately for $11 each, or get the full 6-piece set for $60. Again, don't forget to use my affiliate code, PolishedMage10, for 10% off your order. I'll link you all below to Monarch Lacquer's site if you want to get in there and check that out. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.